What's going on, guys? And today's video we are doing some little stuff to the RSX. Sorry, I got some gum on my mouth, but as you can see, I got these stocks in here, right? So I actually recently sold my ink keys. They were a little bit too big for the car. I was running 18s, and still had issues with fitment and rubbing issues, stuff like that, under like high cornering, high G cornering. So I decided to get 17s, which I have inside, which I'll show you guys in a bit. Same specs, just 17s with a little bit less offset to get the wheel to poke out a bit more. We're also doing some upgrades to the slave cylinder, or clutch master cylinder, I should say. I should fucking change that shit like 5 times. Finally got the memo and upgraded to an EM2 one right here. So hopefully that holds my clutch and doesn't break on me, because I honestly been through like 4 in the past like year and a half. And it's annoying because it's kind of tedious to do, but yeah. So yeah, we got some white line camber bolts at the front too. A couple little stuff here and there in the video. So yeah, I'm not too sure how it's gonna go, but enjoy. All right, quick update. I got the clutch master cylinder loosened from this side, and loosened these bolts here too. This is actually running through the fork and acting as a fastener instead of the little metal pin that they have. So as you can see, I disconnected the line already, and this should slide right out. There it is. I don't mind the dirty hands, but quick little inspection here. The slave cylinder looks just fine. As you can see, there's really nothing that shows any leaking. But if you look over here, you got this zip buildup right here on this corner, right next to where the seal would be, right here on this little adapter fitting. So I'm assuming the seal is bad, not so much clutch master, just because this actually still has pressure. And I see, as you can see, there it goes. You see, whoops. But as you can see, it still holds pressure. So I'm assuming it's a bad seal. If that's the case, I'm still going to run the EM2 one, just because it is better than this OEM DC5 one. So yeah, let's get to it. This thing's annoying because you actually got these little pins. You gotta like pop them out with like a fucking anything you can find, and it's tedious. And yeah, looks like we found an issue, and as I suspected, seal is completely ripped to shreds. So as you can see, the seal fits right there inside there, and I'm assuming it's just wore out. Not sure because of the clutch or just a bad seal to begin with. Either way, I'm assuming this one's still good, so I'm gonna keep it still. I still have a K-tuned slave cylinder from what I read and researched. These are actually really good and efficient. It's just a clutch master cylinder for the K-tuned ones that are like doo-doo. So I'm thinking about prying this one out and doing the EM2 plus the slave cylinder for the K-tuned one, so, and run this braided line too. So I think I'm gonna start prying these out. They're kind of a pain, but I kind of found the right tool for it. This little thing here. Yes, you can know that. What the fuck? This little pin here. So I'd push it out, then use these little what do they call these, vice grips? I don't know, and just kind of like wiggle it around. But yeah, I'm probably gonna just show you guys when it's done, because this is fucking boring, and I already posted this on my channel before, so yeah. Alright, so here's the wheels now. So this is a 17x9 plus 22 offset. Should be pretty flush in the front. The rear, I might have to play with camber and run a little bit more camber up until I probably pull those rear fenders a bit more. So yeah, we're not installing the cambers today. I'm gonna get a torque wrench with a digital meter, or I guess display, for the amount of foot-pounds I'm torqued down to, just because with those camber bolts you want to be pretty safe with them. So yeah, getting these stocks out. Here are the wheels now. We're running a Federal 595 RSRR 235/40, so should be pretty grippy, you know. Ouch. Reason for the tire is I'm gonna start doing some autocrossing, or maybe some time attack in this year, hopefully. So Federal RSR has a pretty good starter tire, you know what I mean. Great grip, Heard it gets really soft when it gets really warm, but oh well, you know what I mean. Don't want to spend 800 bucks on a really good tire and not be able to use it to its full extent because I'm honestly not good enough to drive it to the point where I'll probably need better tires, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna run these RSRs for now up until I guess I get better at driving and I can break into something stickier. But look at hey Mai, how you doing, girl? Look, she looks kind of messy right now, but I actually just showered her, but she's shitting a ton, which is why all her hairs are coming loose. It's a freaking mess. But yeah, I'm gonna start getting the wheels tires down, but yeah. Alright, so here are the wheels installed. As you can see, fits pretty good. I know there's a gap. I need to adjust the coilovers a bit, so you can see on this side it sits a little bit higher than on this one over here. So overall, like over here too, you can see. So I gotta go back and readjust some stuff, play with camber. You can probably see from here, tire probably pokes just a bit compared to over here. That's because I was playing with camber, like I said. So honestly, I'm probably gonna run this amount of camber here and just roll these fenders over so it can sit flushly. And I still need to install those camber bolts up front. And honestly, after that, probably just drop the coilover system, maybe quarter inch here, so it can match up over here. And yeah, not as flush as before, but like I said, I'm going to be tracking this car pretty soon, hopefully, so I definitely would rather have the car be more functional than, you know what I mean, looking good. Well, it still looks great, you know what I mean, but you know what I mean. There it is. Also got these center caps, don't mind the hands. And also bought some hub centric rings, as you can see back there. Just help the tire bounce a bit more. But yeah, gonna slap these bad boys on. Kapow. And there you go. So yeah, later on I'll probably install these camber bolts sometime this week. And yeah, we'll continue the video there. See you guys until then. Alright guys, welcome back. I got a really bad habit of like getting into the zone of working and just like not recording. So it's a couple days since I installed my white line camber bolts. Currently running -7 up front and -2.5. I'd like to run less camber, give or take like -1.5 also. But as you can see, the tire is like barely tucking in under. And I had a fender roller that I tried to pull the fenders a bit, but let's see if I can show you maybe at a certain angle. It was getting a weird like lip, and I just stopped before I fuck anything up. So I got no other choice to run the -2.5 camber for now. Honestly, I think I'm gonna get a different offset for the back two wheels. I wanted to keep it all square just because I have the benefit of rotating the tires. But I know if you want that perfect, you know, fitment plus, you know, functional, you know, functionality, you gotta, you know, meet in the middle somewhere. So it sucks, but I mean, I'm not gonna switch them out until I probably like wear these out. So give or take a couple months, and I'll probably be running a 35 offset instead of +22, and that should let me run the less camber and keep that nice flush fitment. As for the front, I still got another like -0.7 degrees to adjust, but I just figured I should the car out with this camber setup right now. Feels great. It's a lot of grip. Slight rubbing. I'm not sure if it's from the rear or from the front fender, but yeah. So yeah, I figured I'd just close out the video here since I'm not too sure where I'm going to go from here. So yeah, car's gonna get tuned pretty soon. I actually got an intake I'm gonna show you guys right now, probably next video, but I got an intake fabbed up too, so it's a colder intake instead of running into my header. I run to the batteries right now, and I got some RDX injectors. I'm repin, and then I get this thing tuned. So yeah, stay tuned guys.